Good morning, day 15 and only 9 days until Christmas. And I have 2 more things to bake. One of them is kamkake, and that takes an entire day because it has the proof and everything. So I'm planning on doing that early next week, probably on Monday. We'll see. We have to go to the supermarket today and get groceries, and I'm going to have to write a shopping list what I need for the kamkake. I think I have most of the stuff I need. I need more flour and I need some fresh yeast, and that's it. We didn't go over into browns and grays, and I'm glad because I need some color these days. It appears that we're going from blue and into purple, because today's color is blue, light blue, with specks of purple. So I think we're going into purple. And since purple is one of my favorite colors, I think that's wonderful. It's starting to take shape, and I'm excited to see how big this is going to get when it's finished. Something occurred to me a couple of days ago. I was thinking this is going to be finished for Christmas. Well, the knitting is going to be finished, but this is going to need blocking, and I can't block this during the Christmas holiday, because I'm going to need some space to do this, because I want to dry it flat. I don't want to hang it up. I want to keep it circular. That was a difficult word to say. So I have to wait until me and hubby have the house to ourselves again in January, blocking it. So I can't, you see, I have this over the back of the couch, partly to cover the worst damage from Snape and his claws on my couch, but also because I like the way it looks. And I was thinking I wanted to have the anthology throw on the middle. Take this down and have the anthology throw over on the couch. That's where it's going to end up, I think, when it's finished, because I don't think this is going to be big enough for a blanket, and it's circular, so it's not exactly functional either for a blanket. So I'm going to have it as a decoration over the back of the couch. So now I'm knitting. I'm going to put this away, I think, because I'm knitting a pattern, and I have to focus a bit, and that's difficult to do when the other day when I was knitting the pattern on this, I talked to you, I made a mistake, so I'm not going to do that today. And something I did yesterday, that's something I normally do if I have a bad day, I tend to cast on a new project. I think that's the main reason why I have a lot of whips, because I just want something new to knit on. So what I did yesterday, this is the yarn I got from Sue that I opened on December 1st. It's from Comfy Cozy Knits. I think it's her Christmas color of the year. And I thought I had the ball band here somewhere, but I seem to remember it's called Vintage Christmas. Vintage something. And I cast on a pair of heel toe do-si-do, because that's perfect knitting, because it's not just around and around. You have a portion where you have to knit a pattern, and I love the way this looks on self-striping. So these probably won't be finished before Christmas. I'm not sure. I did this. I started this yesterday afternoon, and this is how far I got before I went to bed. So that means I could get these done for Christmas, but again, these days I want to really enjoy my knitting, so I'll probably knit on other projects as well, because I have a few whips to choose from. We got more snow yesterday. I'll put up a picture here of what it looks like out my window last night, because it was we didn't have a storm as such, but it was really windy and snowing. So I guess he's coming back today, my hero with the snowblower. He'll probably be back today. Hubby gets out of the driveway, even though we can have quite a lot of snow, because he just gets going and gets out on the road. That was a weird way to pronounce that word. Road? I don't think I'm quite awake yet. I just had breakfast and balled up my mini, so I don't think I'm really awake yet. I got up about 45 minutes ago, and I have a really sleepy cat lying under the Christmas tree. Both the oldest cats they enjoy lying under the Christmas tree. I'm not sure why, but they really love lying there. So it could be because the worst thing is that they sometimes fight under the Christmas tree, and that's really scary, because suddenly the whole thing topples over. That actually happened one year while we were having Christmas dinner. The cats decided to fight, and the Christmas tree was knocked over. So that was a small break in the Christmas dinner. We had to put it back up. Fortunately, none of the baubles were crushed, so we just put it back up and fixed it a bit, and then we kept on eating. But we don't. It's not really. I think our Christmas dinner and everything is quite relaxed. I grew up with us. We always got new dresses for Christmas, and we dressed up in our best clothes, and everything was really perfect, because my mother wanted everything to be perfect for Christmas. We still put on nice clothes for Christmas, but not necessarily our best clothes. I got a new dress when me and hubby went to Svolvær to have our Christmas party. Just the two of us, but we're calling it a Christmas party because it's my business. My business has that Christmas party, but my business can't afford a Christmas party, so hubby pays for it. Anyways, I bought a new dress, and I'm wearing that dress on Christmas Eve this year. When I grew up, we also wore the same clothes for the entire day on Christmas Day. That's not necessary in this house. Christmas Day, you can show up in sweatpants for all I care. And my mother always cleaned everything for Christmas. Inside the cupboards, everything was perfect. I just do a normal clean of the house. I just vacuum and clean the floors. I clean the bathroom, and that's it. I dust the shelves when I put out the Christmas decorations. And I of course have to iron the tablecloth and everything for Christmas because it's been packed into a box all year. But it's dark almost all day, and I prefer to, when I'm doing a deep clean of the house, I prefer to be able to put up a door to get some air in and to see what I'm doing, and that's not easy during the darkest time of the year. So I never do the entire house for Christmas. One of the reasons is my mother was always exhausted Christmas Eve, and I don't want to be exhausted on Christmas Eve. I might have talked about this before. It's not easy to remember what you've talked about before when you're doing this every single day. Sometimes in the mornings when I sit down and talk to you, I edit quite a bit. Because because I'm repeating myself, or if I'm talking about something that probably isn't the least bit interesting for you. I saw a comment that somebody wrote on YouTube where they were talking about that they were trying to do 7 different kinds of... I think she asked me a question. Wait a minute, I'm going to get up on my computer to see. Let's see, where was it? And I got quite a lot of feedback on me being honest about my depression. People appreciate that. Yes, she asked me how many kinds of cookies I'm going to make. Deb Guess on YouTube. And I'm only going to make 3 kinds of cookies this year. I sometimes do 4, and I've done 5 one year. But it depends on how I feel, and this year I don't feel like baking a lot of cookies. And hubby doesn't eat a lot of cookies, and neither does my oldest. But some kinds I just have to have for it to be a proper Christmas. So I have one more kind of cookie to make, and I have 2 kinds that I'm going to buy. Both because both of them you need a special iron to make. That's krumkake and goro. And both those kinds I need to have for it to be a proper Christmas. I'm buying those 2 this year. I have the iron to make krumkake. I'll put up pictures of both krumkake and goro. You can see what they look like. And I have the iron for the krumkake. I got that I got that for my birthday from my mother, so I could have it for Christmas. And that's several years ago, but it was after I moved here, I think. And it's a lot of work, so I don't feel like doing that this year. But I love both those kinds of cookies, so I normally buy store-bought. So that's enough babbling for now, I think. I have to go over to my neighbor's house for the quick chat, bring my morning coffee, and I'll see you later. When I was with our neighbor this morning, I told her that I wished I had some more colorful throw pillows on our couch because I needed some more color in my life, and though the ones we had were black and white. And I had a pillowcase that I had crocheted that looked really bad, and a cushion with a cat on it that needed a clean. So I had 4 throw pillows that I wished I had new cases for. And then she decided she would make me some, and she knows what my favorite colors are. And when she went to her sewing room to look for fabrics, she realized she had already made 4 pillowcases that would be perfect for me, and she just came over and gave them to me. And they're all my favorite colors: lilac, purple, lime green and pink. And they look so perfect. And I feel better already. Hubby came home with flowers for me. He asked for a bouquet for a pink princess, and this is what he got. I love it. It's beautiful.